Alright guys, I'm doing the grade video right now for the Jamal Adams trade. I'm grading the Seahawks and I'm grading the Jets. But before I get started, I just want to mention I'm doing a giveaway. In November, if we hit 10,000 subscribers, even if we don't hit 10,000 subscribers, let's just say we're like at 5,000 or 7,000, and we'll still do the giveaway. But we have to at least get around 10,000 subscribers for me to do the giveaway. Same Matt O'Leary also. Matt O'Leary has to be over 10,000 subscribers, but he already has 4,000. So this shouldn't really be that hard. And I will announce the winners on my Instagram account. The links are down below. Alright, so now let's just talk about the grades. Alright, so I'm going to start out the Seahawks first. I didn't really talk about them that much last video. Now, if I'm on the Seahawks, I'm probably going to give them, I'm going to say a B-. And the reason I say a B-, not a C+, is because really, Jamal Adams is a great player. And I feel like that he needs to be on a good team. He was never really on a great team with the Jets, and when you look at his stats, he was really only showing up against not really great teams, except against the Cowboys. Like, that was like the only game against not really a bad team where he was really actually showing up and actually really helped the Jets win. There was I can't name another time. Like, he helped beat the Giants, but were the Giants a good team? No. Redskins, not a good team. Raiders, against the Jets, definitely not good, and they're still not that good of a team either way. And then you go against the Dolphins, still not that good of a team. He needs to start showing up against teams like the Patriots, if he can show up against the Bills. Because against the Bills and the Patriots, he doesn't do nothing. I mean, yes, he got an interception in garbage time against a backup quarterback. He needs to show up in bigger games, and I feel like that if he goes on the Seahawks, I feel like that if he's trying to get a winning culture, like in his team, it's not like he doesn't have to do everything again. He still has to do a little bit of everything. The Jets still have a better defense than the Seahawks have now, even with the Seahawks having Jamal Adams. The Jets probably went from having the 7th best defense in DVOA probably to the 10th or 11th. They're not dropping off that much. So the Seahawks, but they also need really guys. They need like a dog. They don't really have a great player ever since the Legion of Boom. It's done. They got Quinton Dunbar. I don't know if he'll play this year. It all depends. They got Shaquem Griffin, very good player. They got Quandre Diggs is also very good. The Lions loved him. I remember Lions fans loved him. They got that guy a lot. It's just I don't really know. It seems harder for me to give anywhere over a B-, because also the compensation they gave up was a lot, and I think that's actually where the Seahawks actually can allow to give them that much compensation. And it's not even because it's going to be like a late first-round pick. It's because their success usually comes in the later rounds. Like, they have not been drafting well in the first round lately, which is unusual. To draft better in the middle rounds than the first round. But that's how they're doing it. So I feel like it's great that they're doing that for a superstar player. And they do have to pay Jamal Adams. I know Jamal Adams, he wanted $20 million from the Jets. I'm pretty sure he probably would have won $16 million from the Seahawks just because they're a better team. And he obviously did not want to play for the Jets because he didn't like their coach, and just doesn't want to be there. So now let's go to the Jets, and this is what I said. I think they're the winners of this trade, and this is why I give them a B and A-. I was really close to giving them B+, but the reason I give the Jets an A- is because Jamal Adams really did not want to be here. And it really got to the point where you couldn't even fix this. Like what he was doing, how are you going to allow him to go in the locker room with Adam Gase? And it actually turns out there's a report coming out today saying that players did not respect Jamal Adams after he tried getting traded to the Dallas Cowboys. So that means he actually wasn't really good in the locker room, which is surprising because he's been known for a leader, and the Jets players don't respect him anymore after that. Which is why Le'Veon Bell was calling him out. And I'm pretty sure a lot of other Jets players feel the same way. Jamal Adams, he just didn't want to be there. And the compensation they got from him was insane. 2 first-round picks and a third. And Bradley McDougald, who I said is literally almost the same in pass coverage. Literally the same in coverage as Jamal Adams. The Jets' coverage defense should not really be at least that worse without Jamal Adams. I think that in the coverage, I feel like that what makes Jamal Adams better, I said this in the last video, but I'll say it again, he's better at rushing. He can play in the box. He's more expandable. He can play a bunch of positions all over the field. He's a do-everything guy. He's a great tackler, very good run stopper. McDonald is only really good at coverage, and then it's like really kind of below average at run blocking. Or no, not run blocking, run defense. He needs to get better at tackling running backs. But really, they just don't need him to like do everything because they also got Ashton Davis, and they don't really need him to be the next Jamal Adams. They already have a pretty good defense. They got Quentin Williams. They still got C.J. Mosley. They have Avery Williamson for now. Said I would rather get Yannick Ngakoue. And if I was Joe Douglas, I think that would be his next move if I'm him, because it really looks like Yannick Ngakoue will not play again, and the top suitors are out. It makes too much sense to actually just go and get Yannick Ngakoue. You can get him for like a second. You can probably get him for like a second-round pick or like a third Avery Williamson and like a fifth or fourth from the Giants. It makes too much sense for that. And also gives the Jets quicker time to rebuild this team. Like the Jets can now rebuild their team much quicker now because they have like 2 first-round picks. That's crazy. They got more than the Raiders did for Khalil Mack, more than the Rams did for Jalen Ramsey, more than the Texans did for Larry Tunsil, and all 3 of those positions are premium positions in the NFL. That's crazy of how much the Jets got, and I don't care if they took him with the 6th pick. All right, that was Mike McCagnon, and I don't know why. I'm to be honest with you, I swear I never wanted Jamal Adams. I was literally crying when we got him. I swear on my life, I really wanted Marshawn Lattimore. I really wanted him. I really wanted the next Ja'Marr Chase. I really wanted him. When we didn't get him, I got over it like in a few more days, but still, I really wanted Marshawn Lattimore. Now he's playing so well, and Jamal Adams just being annoying, and I still wish that we got him. To be honest with you, I never wanted a quarterback of the year. I know that's not the topic right now, but I'm not gonna be like, oh, I wanted Patrick Mahomes, because that's obviously not true. And so also, what the Jets also did is that Joe Douglas. Jets fans can actually feel confident in him. I really feel confident in Joe Douglas. I've never felt any more confident in a GM because also, says before, Jamal Adams hasn't really been showing up in games. And I think the Jets' record will be around the same. I think you're probably taking 1 game off your record. That's it. You're only taking probably 1 game off your record. 1 game. Like, so go from an 8-8, 9-7 team to like a 7-9, 8-8 team to 6, or maybe 6-10. Like, that's where you go from. You go from 9-7, 8-8, 7-9 to 6 to like 8-8, 7-9, 6-10. Not that bad. I'm pretty sure that's not that bad, especially when you're not going to be competing for a Super Bowl. Not bad at all. It's not the end of the world for the Jets. They still can draft some good players, and they also have Quentin Williams. They still have Sam Darnold. Denzel Mims, who I love Denzel Mims. I keep on saying this again. Mark my words, he is the next Kenny Galladay. I just see too much of him, I just see too much Kenny Galladay in him. And Mekhi Becton, who is going to be so fun to watch. Jets should not be worried. I don't see this having a big toll. They need. If I was also Joe Douglas, I would use one of these assets, probably like a first-round pick this year, not to get Yannick Ngakoue. I don't really, because I feel like we can get him for a 3rd and Avery Williamson or the Giants' 4th or 5th round pick. Doesn't really matter. Because really, Avery Williamson doesn't, like, really, Yannick Ngakoue doesn't look, he's definitely not going to play another game. And really, the front runner's out. The only team that really seemed interested in him is out of the running. It really just makes too much sense for Joe Douglas to do it. But I would also think the Jets can make a big run at Allen Robinson. They could get Juju Smith-Schuster, Sam Darnold's old USC teammate. I could see all of this happening. If I'm Joe Douglas, I'm making a bunch of moves right now, getting Juju, and they also can get Yannick Ngakoue. I'll 100% do that. I'll 100% like that. Or Allen Robinson, because it's not look good that they're going to, the Chicago Bears are going to re-sign him, especially with the Mitch Trubisky thing going on. They're really not really a contender right now. They're more of really just a pretender, so I like to call it. Alright, so I'm just gonna end that video right there. Remember, I'm doing a collab with Matt O'Leary. We're going to be talking about Yannick Ngakoue. We're going to talk about Allen Robinson, Juju Smith-Schuster, who we can get in the 2021 draft, all that fun stuff. We're doing that. We're doing that soon in a video. Hopefully, I can upload it this week. Please subscribe. I know you guys want those PS5s. We have to get around 10,000 subscribers. If we can get 5,000, I might probably can make an exception. Remember, The two people who will be guaranteed to win will be the person who views my channel the most, person who watch my channel the most. Like and subscribe. I will see y'all guys next time.